Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet, and we're back here with MLB 18 the show. This is Road to the Show with Theo Bonds, and today we are back in episode 187 to get ready to play against we actually have two series we're going to be involved in today. First, we're going to take on the Yankees at home here in Comerica Park, and then also we're going to be hosting the Orioles. So we'll take a look here at us right now. We're 10-3 right now, and we're in first place right now in the American League Central. Now we take a look here at the American League East, and there you see the Yankees 7-6, and they're just one game behind the Orioles, who right now currently they are in first place in the division with that 8-5 record. So we'll see Theo here. He's going to be working out here in just a few. But in that last series there he had against the Indians, in the last episode, he was 8 of 17 in that series. He had 4 home runs and drove in 10 RBIs, and they won the series 3-1 to the Indians. So nice job there. Hopefully that will now kind of trickle on and continue snowballing here to be getting pick up some more wins here, and also just try to keep ourselves alive here in first place in the Central. So beautiful day here at Comerica Park. As you see the fans filing in, getting ready for this big game here. It's always a big game when New York comes into town here. Got to prove ourselves here right now. And of course, they're, like I said, in third place right now in the East, but they have a good shot here. They're just one game behind the Orioles. As we'll see, Bonds up to bat here in his first at bat, and we'll see what they can do in this one. Now, I will say Yankees have lost 4 straight here, so we're trying to see too if we can keep this hitting streak or this losing streak for themselves continue here. As we'll see, that one gets dropped right from the plate there. It's gonna be a wild pitch and safe there as the runner comes in here. And if you notice there, they're all wearing 42 today, as it is Jackie Robinson Day here. So take a look there. Ball gets away from the catcher, and then the runner comes in here to score. Nice job to get in there and make himself and put him in lead now here. Tigers up now 1-0 here, and we'll see a 2-1 count there. Up the middle there, hits off the shin of the pitcher, and Bonds will be there safely at first. So he's on board now. There you see his hitting streak continues now to 17 games. We'll see what his counterpart here, his other Bash brother here, kind of like the new version of the Bash brothers here. Not so much this season to say, but in the past they have been. We'll see Cabrera up to bat here with a 2-2 count. And, of course, Cabrera's looking to see if he can do anything here, and he will, as he'll hit a blooper out there. This should be good enough to score Bonds, as he's going to come around here and try to come in to score, and does. And it's an early lead now for the Tigers here, 2-0. So that's what I'm liking so far from the Tigers here. They've been having some pretty good games here where they've been leading here early. As now we'll go to the 4th inning here. We'll see what they can do. Bases are loaded here for Bonds as he has a 1-2 count. And, ooh, not the pitch he was thinking he was going to get there or able to do something with. But the bases will be loaded, and that'll be the end of the inning. Now he's up to bat again here in the 6th, as it's a 4-0 lead here for the Tigers. And he will, well, miss that pitch also, too, as the runners now will advance up 90 feet, but that's not going to do any good there as he gets thrown out there on that drop third strike. So it's still a 4-0 lead here after 6. We'll see what they can do now here in the 8th inning as Bonds comes up the bat here. He's 1 for 4 in the game, and of course we've already seen him now strike out twice here in today's game. We'll see if he can turn things around here. As you see, oh boy, yeah, he's getting the sign there for, as that's going to be an intentional walk now for Bonds. So Bonds keeps his hitting streak alive now to 17 games, but he is going to be walked there, and they're down by a run here. Yankees lead now 7-6, and we'll see if we can hold on to this win, and we do. We get back the lead there late in this one and win this one by 1. 8-7 is your final score, as the great game here at home on Jackie Robinson Day get the victory, and now they can move on now and try to see if they can take on in game 2 of this series. So we'll see the box scores here. You see Jacoby Ellsbury 1 for 4, home run, 3 RBIs and a run. Mike Moustakas, former Royal, and Salvi Perez, I forgot. Yeah, they're both on that squad there. They actually had a pretty decent game there themselves, and we'll see here now what we'll be able to do now in Game 2 of this series, as we're trying to keep his hitting streak alive and, of course, keep the losing streak alive there for the Yankees. Trying to see if they now can go to 6 games here after this one. 2 outs now, nobody on board here. Bottom of the first for Bonds, and again, Bonds getting tripped up there, not getting good contact at all. He can't make any contact at all, and that's going to go ahead and get him out on that strikeout there. So next at bat here, bottom of the fourth here, tied 1-1, and Bonds here, he's going to rifle this one out there. That one's going to go out to right center field. That one's going to sail, but it's going to go into the glove of the right fielder, and it's going to be it for the inning, as he and the Tigers look like they're struggling here a little bit. So over 2 now. He struck out and flied out already in this one. Not a good day so far for him, as now we go into the 6th inning, and we'll see here what he'll do here with 2 runners on board, 1 out, and he will get out on the strikeout there on that curveball there. They get him on that one. Good one there. Great pitch there. And 2 are out now, and 2 are still on base, as the Tigers got to try to see if they can manufacture something here, as Bonds' bat's just not coming alive for him in this game too. We'll see now, bottom of the 8th here, 2 outs, 1 on, and Bonds here, he's going to hit this one, and that one's going to curve and hopefully get out of, no, it's going to stay fair, or stay in foul territory enough for it to be out. Thought maybe he was going to go further out fair, or maybe even go to the stands there, but does not do that. And Bonds and the Tigers do win the game here without Bonds' help. Bonds goes 0 for 4, so his hitting streak now ends at 17 games. But they do pick up the victory, a slim margin here, 2-1 in this one, as Bonds strikes out twice here, and this bat just not coming alive here for him and helping him out at all. As I think he really would like to forget about this game and forget about his time at the plate tonight. So we'll go ahead and we'll move on to the next game here, the final game, the rubber match here of this one. As we'll take a look here, Coach Esperanza comes up to here, and he's of course talking to us about the bad game that we had. We had a great hitting streak there. We struck out twice and made contact with the ball twice, but just could not do anything to really help us out for the most part there. So we'll go ahead and get to the final game here. We'll try to see if we can turn things around here for ourselves, as this guy's pretty talented. He can catch a ball with no glove on there. What a badass he is. All right, so let's go to the bottom half of the first here, 2 outs. Nobody on here for Bonds, as he has a 1-2 count here, and he's looking for the ball, but he strikes out in that split finger there, and that is going to retire him for that at bat. So now we'll go ahead and go 0 for 2 here as we go all the way to the 6th inning here. Yeah, he's having trouble still, as it's 11-0 now. The Yankees lead this one, and Bonds cracks this one high and deep. This is going to go back, but this one is just going to stay right in the ballpark there, as that one just goes further up in the air than it does go out. As now we go to the 8th inning here. It's a 11-0 game still. Yankees have this one here so far here, as they have Tigers have 1 on and 1 out. And that one is olayed by Mike Moustakas, who's just too hot for him, and he gets on board with a base hit. So 9th inning here. We'll see what the Tigers can do here. It's 11-3 now, with bases loaded here for Bonds. And with 2 outs, we'll see what he can do here. And, of course, they just need a couple of blasts here to get them going here. As they get hold of this one, Bonds hits this one high and deep out to left field. This one's going back, and this one is gone. Home run there. That's a grand slam. And that puts the Tigers back in this ball game here now. 11-7 is your ball game here, as he clears the bases there, his 13th home run of the season. And they have a great shot now to get back in this ball game here, as we'll see here. They can tie this one back up with another grand slam if they can design it well enough here. But we'll take a look there, and that ball, yeah, that ball sails right out of here. That is definitely going to be a souvenir there for the Tigers fans here on this late rally here. Can we finish this off with a win? And no, we cannot. We cannot come back to do anything else as we end up losing this one. 11-7 is your final score as Bonds and the Tigers end up losing 2 straight now, or excuse me, winning 2 straight and then losing 1. And the hitting now, well, I guess the winning or losing streak now ends for the Yankees now at 6 games. So, well, we're gonna have to put this one, and and kind of tuck it away here, and just kind of think about what we need to do next here against the Baltimore Orioles, who will be coming into town here in this episode. We'll see them here in just a bit. But take a look at the standings right now after that 3-game series there. We're 12-3, or excuse me, 12-4 now. As you see there, 7-3 there in the last 10 games. So we're looking really good now. We just have a half a lead right now over the Twins. But take a look at the Orioles there. They lost 2 straight there. Now they are down in second place there with just a half a game behind the Red Sox. So we'll see there. They're just 1 game above 500 now. And we'll see here what they'll be able to do here against the Tigers. And this one, as you see the starting lineup here in today's game. And we'll see what we can get into in this ball game. So we'll see 12-4 there for the Tigers. 9-8 for the Orioles. And Orioles here going this game here, like I said, lost 2 straight now. And they're going to try to bounce themselves back into this one. As you see, they're leading the American League right now in RBIs with 32. And I believe he's somewhere in the top 5 in home runs right now for the league. As we'll see now, 2 on, nobody out here. And Bonds, well, he misses that one. And that is going to be strike 3 as Winters calls a great pitch there to get Bonds out. Go to the 4th inning now, still no score. And nobody on board here for Bonds. And we'll see this one going high and deep out to left center field. This one's going back, and this one is gone. And no, he makes the catch. Oh, I thought it was gone. He does make the catch near the warning track there. Nice job there. Again, stealing a home run away from Bonds. As we go to the 6th inning here now, 1 on board. And again, just like in the Yankees game there, they decide it's too hot to handle right now. And they're just going to go ahead and roll him up here for 4. And he will be taking first base. So he's going to take first base. Of course, he can't steal because there's somebody ahead of him here. But we'll see here, bottom of the 8th here, 1 on and 2 out. And Bonds here looking for a pitch. And Bonds rifles this one. And you know when he gives that look, drags that bat, he knows he got all of it. That ball is long gone. And that's a 2-run shot here in the bottom half of the 8th. That right there might be the nail in the coffin now for this ball club to win this one, as the Tigers lead this one 2-0 here. Bonds coming around here, stepping on home plate, his 14th of the regular season here. And we'll see the Tigers will go ahead and get that victory here, and they'll win this one 2-0. So Bonds 1 for 3 in the ball game. His 14th home run, a 2-run shot there, 2 RBIs, a run scored. Struck out also in the game and was walked in this one. So not a bad night there for him. And not to mention being the player of the game there, helping his team out here to get that clutch hit there to bring home 2 runs and bring home a W. So now we'll go to the next game here as we get to game number 2 of this series. And we'll see what they can do now with Baltimore here. Baltimore now losing 3 straight here. And we'll see if we can make it 4 here tonight, as we'll see Bonds up to bat here. Now we'll flash forward some here. We'll go to the 5th, and we'll see here's 0 for 2 now as we're down by a run. 1 on here for Bonds as he's got 2 outs, and this one is going to get popped up there. That one's going to go deep, and this is going to go back. And will it go out of the ballpark? No, as that one gets caught there at the wall. And that will be an out. So that'll be it for the inning there, as Baltimore leads it by 1. Go to the bottom half of that, or go to the bottom half of the 7th now. And we'll see here, we 7-2 ball game here. Bonds up to bat. and he looks like he's going to drive in a run here with an RBI single. He does so there. Makes it now a 7-3 ball game here in the bottom half of the 7th. As we'll go ahead and take a look here as what our rookie is doing here. He's been having a pretty good year here so far. He's had a couple slumps here and there, but for the most part here, for the early part of the season, he's been doing really well. 7-4 now here. Same inning here as we got 2 on. Now Bond's the lead runner here. He could possibly steal here, and that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to take off here, and this is going to be a high, deep, and it's just going to be a fly ball there as they get the easy out there to end the inning on the rookie. So go to the 9th inning here now, and last chance now for the Tigers to do something here with 1 on here with 1 out. Bond's looking for a pitch here on this 0-1 count, and that one's going to be a high fly ball pop-up as the first baseman calls everyone off and makes a play for the out. So 2 away now here. I don't think this is going to be a game that the Tigers will be able to come back to, and nope, they do not. And they end up losing this one to a final score of 7-5. So 7-5, your final score. Bond's not a good night here for him, even though he had 2 RBIs in the ball game there. He was only 1 for 5 in this ball game, and he really struggled at the plate here tonight as he just could not do much there for his ball club here. So take a look there, 2 RBIs, 1 for 5. Take a look at Tillman there, and yeah, tough night there for us here at Comerica. So we'll move on here and see the latest standings right there. Just Tigers just half a game over the Twins, and we really need to win this ball game here if we want to fend off the Twins right now. And just take a look there. Royals, White Sox, and Indians are in 3, 4, and 5 there. Take a look here at Comerica Park again here. Another beautiful afternoon here for some baseball, and we're going to try to see if we can bring home a W here to finish off this series now with Baltimore. So the final game here, this is the rubber match as we'll take a look here. First inning here, 2 on, nobody out here for Bonds. It's a nothing ball game here as Bonds can make easily just turn that around here very quickly here as he hits this one high and deep. This is going to go back to the outfield here. This one is going to go back, and that one is gone. It's a 3-run shot there. I told you he can hit. He just turned the game that quick turnaround with one swing of the bat there, and he will hit a 3-run shot there, his 15th of the season, and it's now a 3-0 lead here early in the first, and that's what we need to do here. We need if we got chances here to get runners on board here early, we need to take advantage of that and do so as we did just there with Bonds up at the plate. So nice job there as we take a look at the replay here. Beautiful shot there, and just a beautiful look at the skyline there of Detroit. As we go now, flash forward to the 7th here, we'll see it's a 7-4 ball game here, and now 1 on, 1 out. Bonds here on a 1-1 count here. He's going to get a double here, and it's going to be a nice stand-up double there for him as he puts himself in scoring position. And now runners are both in scoring position now, 2nd and 3rd, with 1 out. So Bonds, take a look there. Nice ground ball right there. No one can get to it there, and he's able to move the runner up 90 feet. As we'll take a look here and see the Tigers will get the victory here today, and they will get the final score of 11 to it's 9-4 there. So 9-4 is your final score. Bonds 2 for 4 in the ball game, 1 home run, his 15th of the season, 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored, and a double on his effort here in today's game. So a nice victory there for the Tigers as they'll move on now here and get ready to, I believe, get ready to go on the road here, and we'll see that here in just a bit. But yep, they do a great job there, and they win this series. And they do a good job overall in the home series. They win what, 4 games out of the 6 there, so not bad at all. But looks like we're going to actually continue this homestand here. We're going to take on Kansas City coming up. I believe that is the next episode. I'm checking my notes here. Actually, no, we're going to actually skip that series. It's actually going to be the we're going to go on the road there. We're going to start that road trip with Pittsburgh. So we're going to skip over the Kansas City series there. I'll let you guys know what he did in that series there coming up when we start that road trip there against Pittsburgh and Baltimore. So we'll be seeing Baltimore again here in the next episode. So stay tuned for more Road to the Show with Theo Bonds here. It's been a fun year so far. We've been in first place, and you know, it's something different. We're not struggling here. Hopefully I didn't jinx us or anything by saying that, but it's been nice to start off the year here on the right foot here and being in first place. And now our job is just to continue that on here as we go through the course of the season. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also that bell notification so you guys be notified when the latest videos of this series or any other series here on ESGNet is uploaded. Also, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Check us out there for the latest news and events on what's going on here on the channel and what's going on in the world of sports and in sports gaming itself. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for more Road to the Show. As always, keep yourselves and each other healthy, and I will see you guys next time.